As promised, next up on the show is Lanny Corbin, our very own city manager. And Lanny, it's always a pleasure to have you on the show because we always get caught up on what's going on in Niceville. And Lord, there's a lot of things going on, isn't there?
There is.
I guess we're going to start talking about some commercial development that we've got coming, and we just had some recently completed, didn't we?
Yes, we have. We've got Publix coming in. They've finally signed the dotted line.
Gotta love that.
That's going to be a good thing. Got a new bank, with Don Collins.
Yes.
New bank.
Yes.
We have a new auto parts place called O'Reilly's that's going to be coming in.
Really? Very good.
And then next to Walmart is Murphy's Oil Company.
Well, yeah, I saw them building that.
So,
absolutely. So
have some things, a lot of things that they're talking about, but nothing I can talk about.
Nothing we can mention. That confidentiality agreement
I
always
think
gets
Publix and all those developments along that area is going to bring in a lot more other than just Publix.
And there's still some room for some residential development too, isn't there?
Oh yeah, we've when we annexed the 1,100 acres of land of the Ruckle estate, that's almost the same footprint as Blue Water. Has a potential of about 4,000 units, commercial, residential. But we've been adding residential areas to South Palm as you get close to Bayshore Drive.
Sure.
We've added a new area up off Forest Drive, but close to the Rocky Bayou Country Club. Mm-hmm. A lot going on.
Yeah, and I see the work on the new connector road is just really moving along quick, isn't it?
It is. It's they've even upped it. It was supposed to be spring of the next year. Now they think it's going to be January.
Wow.
But there's some interesting things are happening there. There's a lot of land south of that road that belongs to Eglin. And we're going to try to work with Eglin and try to maybe create a light industrial park. It's a long ways off. And Eglin hasn't made any commitments, and we're just in the thinking stage. Mm-hmm. A lot of things can happen because there's a lot of land there, probably 200 or 300 acres of high and dry land that you probably could develop without a lot of environmental issues.
Sure. Yeah, it's hard when we get into the wetlands. There's a lot of issues.
And you got the Oak Dart in that part of the country, and I know we're adding right now a $5 million plus addition to our plant. We're not adding capacity. Mm-hmm. We're just adding treatment to reduce the nitrogen in the stream. Yeah. To protect the Oak. So that's going on now. It's supposed to be finished in November.
Wow. And one of the most exciting things we have going on is the Turkey Creek expansion.
It is. We 2 or 3 years ago put in an application. There was some money left in the Florida Forever Fund.
Sure.
And we competed for it, came in third in the state, and we were awarded $3.4 million. That was to buy land. Yeah. And so, but the land, the total price is going to be about 1.7. Mm-hmm. But we've tied down the piece of property on John Sims, that 9 acres there. Yeah. And what comes with it is another 10 acres on Turkey Creek. That was part of litigation, when they filled in some of the property. Mm-hmm. And on the north end, we've got 68 acres from Ruckle Estate. You'll be able to walk from John Sims on a nature trail above the creek, as you know. Yeah. And then we're going to open it up all the way to Eglin Reservation. We're going to have a trail system all the way to Eglin Reservation.
Oh, how fantastic.
And that's going to be just wonderful. That's, to have something like that right in your hometown, you can get away from it all, not see a dock building. All you see is Mother Nature in action.
I'm a little reticent to mention it because it is such a jewel, and my wife and I enjoy it so much. I would, don't want the crowds to run out there.
But build it and they will come.
I know, and if there's anybody watching that's never been out, shame on you. That is a absolute gem in our community. Turkey Creek, if you got high blood pressure, just go take a walk. I promise you, your blood pressure will drop.
It is. We've added that addition, about in the middle for the folks that have lost a path of memories. Mm-hmm. That's a wonderful thing. But you can go up to the north end of Turkey Creek. We plan on tying those 2 ends together, by the way. Yeah. And either canoe down or ride an inner tube or just swim down.
Yeah. In our house we have the Turkey Creek inner tubes are permanently in the garage. That is and the price, you can't beat the price. Yeah. It's free.
It is.
So it's absolutely gorgeous. It's a great rafting experience. A lot of fun. The water's just cool. Boy, in August, it doesn't get any better than a raft.
Temperature is pretty constant, I think around 70 degrees. That's
sure. Well, God bless you and thank you, because Turkey Creek is a wonderful, already a wonderful addition to our community. I can't imagine it expanding and even becoming better. And we have a community redevelopment agency now.
We did that a couple years ago, and it really hasn't taken off yet because the footprint of where this is, it's about from the Valparaiso city limits on into the old section of Niceville. Mm-hmm. Includes land close to North Light.
Sure.
But that has a lot of potential once building starts in those areas. The taxes from that go into a trust fund, county and city taxes. Mm-hmm. And that trust fund is used to enhance the property, like maybe a walkover from the south side over to the Turkey Creek side.
Sure.
Or new street lights, or new sidewalk, those kind of issues.
It stays local, though. That's the great part.
It stays local, and you have to address the area where you get the taxes from. So
sure.
It is a trust fund in a way.
That's unusual because it's not going to get transferred somewhere else.
You're correct.
That's really important. Of course, we're coming up on 4th of July, and that's always a big time for us in Niceville.
That's why I got this shirt on.
I saw you, Boggy Bayou Fireworks Show. We got some fundraising efforts going on. And
we do. We've we started off with very little, and now we've got probably close to about $110,000 in the bank. We're still working on this year's show. Next Saturday night, maybe you should get involved. Not this Saturday, but the next Saturday. Yeah, this Saturday. Where am I going? 18th. We're having a big gala event. We're going to use the barge. We're going to set it up with a dance band, dance floor, 12 tables at $800 a table.
Oh,
8 people per table.
Yeah.
Ernie's going to cater it. We're going to have our fire truck come out, our fire boat come out, put on a little water show. We might even shoot off a few firecrackers.
Oh.
You never know. But you might want to check with me.
What a great idea. Then that's the 18th. If folks wanted to do that with you,
6:30 till about 10 at night.
Just call the city, and is that where we make our reservations?
That's it. Call the library and talk to Sheila Bishop, and it's going to be a lot of fun. But we have a lot of fundraising in addition to that, and I think we've got something to really be proud of with our fireworks.
I do too. It's best show on the water, and what a great venue, and very family friendly, which is so difficult to find nowadays. Now you got going to give us a little update on the Mullet Festival, a little insider information here. Is that
Well, you hit me up last year, and I took care of you. Right?
God bless you. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. That VIP pass was.
There you go. Yeah, we got Elvis Presley. You thought he was dead. Yeah. He is actually alive.
He is.
And, go to YouTube and to Ben Portsmouth and see him on David Letterman. Mm-hmm. And I saw him. I said, dang, that's Elvis Presley. And sound like him, look like him. And I signed up. That's only one of the few I've signed up. We got a lot of them left. A lot of our big acts, especially on Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday. We haven't signed any of those yet.
Sure.
We're working on them.
Yeah, but we always have great shows. Great shows. Laney, there's few people that come on my show that have done more in their lifetime to make Niceville a great place to live. And I really do appreciate that. I know my family and I sure do appreciate it. I'm sure all the members of Niceville, Valparaiso community appreciate all that you've done for us. And we look forward to some of these changes, and it's always done with class, and it's always done with the family in mind, and thank you very much. We failed to mention that you are our breakfast sponsor coming up in June. So
mullet and eggs.
Mullet and eggs and cheese grits probably. I'm going to just say you might want to be out there. But thank you very much for all that you're doing to make our city a great place to live.
Thank you. I appreciate you having me on this show and giving me a chance to make Niceville nicer.
Amen. Amen. Thank you very much. Don't go away. We've got from our very own Military Affairs Committee, Patsy Bland, and she's from Century 21 Wilson Minger, and she's going to tell you what Military Affairs has going on, so stay tuned.